The field is nearly set for the West Speed Epona Classic. The fillies and mares to do battle. They're racing as well. Miss Flirtatious from the extreme outside began very quickly. Divine Belief, though, pushing through to match strides with her shortly after from RISSOLES Playing Games. Malkar Pindari. Right to Silence settling on the inside of Harmika with Miss Vasari taken right back. And Duchess of Gossip had found herself last soon after the start. At the 800 mark and the favourite Divine Belief strides up on the rails to go to the lead by 3/4 on Miss Flirtatious. A length and a half away then on the rails Playing Games, being closely attended by RISSOLES. Then came Malkar Pindari, out just a shade wide, being ridden along on the fence. Right to Silence, yielding ground pass now by last year's winner of the Epona, Harmika. Miss Vasari toward the tail, Duchess of Gossip. Divine Belief will lead for home over Miss Flirtatious. About to be stoked up at the top of the running. RISSOLES comes to the outside of those. Malkar Pindari back behind them from Playing Games. At the 175, the favourite's gone. RISSOLES hit the front. It's RISSOLES kicking away now by 2 to Malkar Pindari, Playing Games and Duchess of Gossip, but RISSOLES is far too good, and RISSOLES won the Epona from Malkar Pindari. Duchess of Gossip, Geyser Park have run 1 and 3. Behind them Playing Games, behind those Miss Vasari, then Harmika, Miss Flirtatious. Divine Belief, an uncharacteristic runner. She certainly didn't get 1200 metres, absorbed the pressure, but buckled to it all, and a long last is Right to Silence. So Lucy continues her fabulous form. It's 11. RISSOLES, the Playing God mare, handling the rise in class today, but offset by massive weight relief. And again, Lucy was able to give this a peach of a ride. And for Luke Fernie and Geyser Park, KJ, Kevin Johnson and SR Lil, RISSOLES wins her third from 8. 2 for 2 off that easy win over Koondal last start at Belmont Park, resuming. Takes out the fillies and mares Epona Classic this afternoon over number 3 Malkar Pindari, Stephen Parnham for trainer Simon Miller, and Duchess of Gossip third home from the Peter Fernie yard for Geyser Park, Kevin Johnson and S. Lil and Braden Garth aboard. So a very good result here for the team at Geyser. 11, 3, 2 and 9. They've raced the winner and the third place getter in 1:10.12, home in 34.48. The margins are a length and a half by 1 length. So she's really coming on here, and this is a significant win by RISSOLES this afternoon. And Lucy, well, she's won 2 of the first 4 here this afternoon, and both absolute 10-10 rides there. So Divine Belief under pressure from Miss Flirtatious on the corner after leading, but she hasn't got the 1200 metres, really knocking up late and fading right out of play. She's missed the placings completely. 11, 3, 2 and 11, 3, 2 and 9, those numbers. Malkar Pindari second by Gingerbread Man from Storm Sense, and Duchess of Gossip by All American from Regal Gossip. Race 5, the West Speed Platinum Sires Stakes for the 3-year-olds, over 1200 metres at 11.19, and no changes to come in the next on the program. Lockie's about to join us in the enclosure here as we take you down there. The victory of RISSOLES, a very good one today, but again just underlining the fine form, the confident form that Lucy Fiore is riding in, Lockie.
Yes, absolutely. We'll start there with winning trainer Luke Fernie, RISSOLES. Not exactly a straightforward ride on paper, but once she lobbed one out, one back, I'm sure your confidence only grew.
She's riding like a superstar at the moment, isn't she? She went on a broomstick, and it showed in that race. I think that was obviously the winning move, and yeah, like you said, once she was in that spot, she was never really going to get beaten, I don't think.
First up, was it more so a bonus to see her win over the 1,000, and we're only going to see her improve as she gets out in trip?
Yeah, she was always going to improve, and I think it's a big credit to Chris that day. He didn't panic and sort of looked after the horse, because she can be a little bit headstrong, and you just let her find her feet, and then it builds for the rest of the campaign for her.
Where to next for her? Do you look to stretch her out on trip, or do you keep it at 12 for now?
Not too sure. I'll ask Lucy what she thinks and speak to Eddie. He's going to be a very happy man after this. So, yeah, we'll see where she goes to from here, but she's got a bright future.
The theme of the day, West Speed Platinum. What a great day it is as well. $125,000 race for a mare that was, I think, a 63 rater prior to today. Gee, it's some good money.
Yeah, good money. We paid decent enough money for her as well. She's had good ability all along, and we've taken our time, so it's good to knock a race like this off and put a little bit back in Eddie's pocket.
How did a big stable like yours handle the early morning start here today?
I don't get out of first gear very often, so it doesn't normally affect me, but the staff done a great job, and I'm happy that we're here racing, and everyone's going to have a good day.
And the stable continues to do good things. Well done here.
Cheers, buddy.
There's Luke Fernie after the win of RISSOLES. Makes it back-to-back wins to start the preparation. As Luke said, first up at the 1,000, Chris Parnham didn't panic, and she was one of the horses that, I guess, debunked the trend of horses that weren't settling in the first 4 at the 1,000-metre start. And not many horses do that. Joker's Grin has been one of them, and RISSOLES clearly a nice horse the other.
Exactly right, and she looks like a mare that can go through her grades quite nicely now. 11, 3, 2 and 9. You speak of Joker's Grin. She actually ran into Joker's Grin in a 1,000-metre maiden at Northam in her first preparation of racing, so pretty stiff in that sense, but she's here today going through the grades nicely. Lucy Fiore with another perfect ride, 1 out, 1 back yet again.
Yeah, I think just that I knew with the speed, I thought Divine Belief, would be hard to catch. So I thought I'd just be positive, and she put herself in a really nice spot and travelled up into it, and yeah, she was too good in the end.
At about the 600-metre mark, you had a horse on your inside playing games who was in the market, but you were just travelling so much better.
Yeah, to be honest, I was never in doubt. I thought it was perfect. She was travelling super well, and I thought the leader, I see him niggling, so I was like, oh, this might be good for us.
What about in the next? Same set of colours, Sunshine Tafe. Didn't get a lot of room to move last start.
No, probably she's definitely not one that's. The gate's not amazing, but if I could pull off another ride like the last one, then she'll be a chance.
Congratulations, well done.
Thank you.
That's a double for Lucy Fiore on a big day. She combines with Luke Fernie and RISSOLES to take out the Epona Classic over 1,200 metres. What a ride it was, and she looks like a mare that's going places and is certainly a horse to follow. On the other side of the break, we'll be catching up with our old mate Gareth Hall for the best from the West.